So this in front, we're down at, well, I'm down, sat on my own, guys. I'm here down on Kilmore Quay. Teddy's gone off for his walk, and I decided I'm just going to sit down here. Like, I can't really walk, so I'm sitting on the edge of this rocks and everything, looking out at the beautiful Saltee Islands. And I see a couple of the actual, hey, Joe, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. I can see a couple of boats actually just landing in. If I can zoom in there, these are the boats where hopefully eventually are. Thanks for the eye, my friend. These are the boats eventually. Hey, Kathy, how you doing? These are the actual travel boats which drop you off at the Great Saltee there to go and see the puffins. Oh, absolutely brilliant, my friend. Absolutely gorgeous. It's like a 15, about 20-minute trip across there. So there's the one you actually land on the left-hand side. And then there's the key of the Kilmore Key over on the left-hand side there. So it takes about 15, 20 minutes as far as I can remember. I was over there this time last year, round about, yeah, in fact, it was June again last year. The past couple of years, I always head across round about June, and that's where you will get to see all the puffins across there, guys. So that island on the left-hand side, there's a couple of boats which are just going to be pulling up very, very shortly. And the lucky people out there will... Is Teddy with you? He's actually with my wife, Joe. She's gone on down to the beach, like she's going to... Hi, Chad. How are you, my friend? Teddy's gone off down to the beach there. They've gone for a couple of hours, 2, 3 hours walk. So I cannot walk as well. I can very, very walk limited. Like I've just walked down to here, and I'm just going to sit here. I can't really move a lot. Like so, I'll sit around here. I do a couple of broadcasts, one from here, and then I'll head around and show you the fishing boats around the actual harbour and everything here. And hopefully during the day we may see a couple of fishing boats coming back with their catch of the day. Just got back from Tasmania on Thursday. Oh, wow, Kathy, that's awesome. Nice. Spoiled little pup. Ah, I don't know about that. He had his operation last Monday, like, but he's doing great. Absolutely great, like, so he just more or less the same the following day. He had the operation on Monday. He was basically neutered on Monday, and by Tuesday morning, he wanted to be out again, like, it's incredible. So they are. I'll just stand up a second, guys, if I can get up. I'm still struggling. I don't know if people know. I've got a bad back at the moment, like, and I can't really go far. But we're out on these parts of the rocks here, just listening to the beautiful sea around us, watching the seabirds. Who knows? We might come across an actual seal at some stage. Who knows? They are around, guys. There is seal colonies around here, like, so who knows? We may get to see a seal. I don't know. We've got lots of different birds, and who knows? If we sit here long enough, we might actually see a puffin come across as well. So Teddy is actually walking along the... Demetri, my friend, how are you? Great to see you. Teddy's somewhere on this beach in front of it. It's a beautiful golden sand beach, and they're going to walk probably down to... I think the next place down here is Callanstown. Mr. Prowse, are you very, very kind, my friend? How you doing? Happy Sunday, Mr. Prowse. How you doing? I was wondering what was happening with you. I have back problems as well, so know what it's like. Cassie, I know. I was in bed most of last weekend, and I've started to walk a little bit, but I can't walk far. Like, it's took me, I don't know, 20, 25 minutes to actually get down to this part. This is where the car park is, just along here. So you walk along like this part. You can just make out the people walking along here. So I just took it handy, and I just sitting in. I thought I'll stay here now for, I don't know, half an hour, an hour. I'm fine, thanks. Had vacation last week. Happily, no side effects. Oh, vaccination. Oh, that's awesome. I love puffins. Demetri, I will take you across there, my friend. We will be going across sometime this month, and that's the actual Saltee. So basically, you get the chartered boat from here. I think it's around about €25 return. So you usually leave here around about 10 o'clock, but this time of year, there's a lot more boats which are actually going across there. But I go with a guy called Declan Bates, and he operates the main boat leading there. How is this beautiful coast called? This is called Kilmore Quay. This is on the Wexford coast, on the east coast of Ireland. But it's just absolutely fabulous. And these over here, this is, you can see another chartered boat in front of you now. Whether that's going to be stopping at the island, I'm not quite sure. But that's the two islands in front of you, guys. You've got the the Great Saltee and the Little Saltee. And oh, lovely. Well, I look out for your book. Thanks, Dimitri. Very kind. County Wexford, lovely. It is lovely, yeah. And you can see there is a couple of boats. If I can just zoom in a little bit there. We've got a couple of travel boats which are just going to be pulling up to the Great Saltee on the right hand side there. What they do, they pull up from a little bit away from the actual island, then you transfer to the island by a dinghy basically. So you go across on a dinghy. Now, I was under the impression whether they're just doing a tour around the actual islands. I imagine that's probably what they're doing because I thought the Great Saltee was actually on the left-hand side. I stand corrected if I'm wrong there, but I thought that was the Great Saltee and where you actually went across to. Wonderful names. I know, Great Saltee and Little Saltee, but that's where you see all the puffins across there, and they are just absolutely fabulous. So, so beautiful to see, guys. And I got lots of pictures which I've actually showed in the past as well. The puffins, the gannets, the cormorants. But they're my main two birds I actually head across to the island for is basically the puffins and the gannets. And you can literally sit down having your lunch across there and the puffins literally come up and take your lunch out of your hand. They are so cute. I'm planning to visit South Solitary Island in Coffs Harbour soon. That sounds awesome, Joe. That sounds awesome. But yeah, the puffins come up so close to you, incredible. And then you get to see the seals across there as well. And it's just a beautiful time. There's only a maximum like of, I'd say no more than 25 people on the island at any one time. You're there from like round about 10:30 until I think the boat picks you up again at 2 o'clock. I think you get about 4 hours on the actual island. We have an island where the wedge-tailed shearwaters live called Mutton Bird Island. That sounds awesome, Joe. Mutton Bird Island. Wow, wonderful. But yeah, so who knows? If we sit here long enough, we may even see a puffin fly by. I don't know, but the majority, but there's literally thousands of puffins out on the island, and it's just absolutely fabulous to see. The only way you to get to South Solitary Island is by helicopter. No boats at all, no, Joe. Wow. Wow, that's incredible by helicopter. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. But they are just two beautiful little islands now. The Little Saltee there, you can't actually get across to at all because there's such a rocky cliffs and everything leading up there. No boats can actually go there, so they go to the Great Saltee. And now, like I say, the boat pulls up about 400-500 yards away. Then you transfer on a motorized dinghy across to the island to the landing point there. Now, nowhere to land the boats. Right, okay. Yeah, that's pretty much the same as here, but they land offshore, like, and then you're transferred by a motorized dinghy, like a couple of you at a time. Like, I think there's 2 or 3 get into the motorized dinghy, and then you took to a landing port there. You've got to be very, very careful. It does get very, very slippy. My first time there, guys, and with my problems with my back, it doesn't help, like, because I was so keen. I got off that boat and the actual skipper says, be careful when you're actually coming across the rocks because you've got a number of rocks pretty similar to this where the sea's gone out and you get that green algae and everything on there. And I thought, don't worry about me. I got my best boots. Look at the tread on these boots. I can get anywhere. I don't slip. Sure enough, I was the first off that dinghy. I was legging it across the rocks and woof, I went. I went head over. Yeah, head over arse or whatever you want to call it. I went flying. I damaged I chipped a bone in my ankle. I damaged my knee, and I got up as if nothing was wrong with me. Like, oh no, I'm grand, I'm grand. I fell, and oh my God, I never forget that. So I do. It costs about 90 euro to fly over and back. 35. Even that, Joe, $90. That's Australian dollars. I'd actually pay that. Yeah, Kathy, I was a bit too keen and eager to get on there the first time I came across it, but no, last year, I took it easy. I know the circumstances, I know the situation now that the rocks do get very slippy, so I took my time the last time I came across. So we will be going across there again this year now. I want to get across this month sometime. It's just subject to my back now, whether I can get my back up and running and back to normal now. I'm a lot easier to. It's a lot easier now to what it was last Friday. I started with a pain last Thursday. Now it has eased off a little bit. A few visits to the physio, etc. Depends on the helicopter the company uses. A couple of different machines. Really, Joe, that's very interesting. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, that would be one place I'd love to get across to, like by drop off by an helicopter, spend the day there. I hope you feel better soon. Thanks, Kathy. I really appreciate it. I hope so too, because I can't walk. Like I said, I can't take Teddy for a long walk at the minute. All I'm doing is taking Teddy out to the likes of Ballykeely, and we just take have a little steady stroll across there. Jet Ranger or a Bell Long Ranger. Awesome, Joe. But yeah, so we're not walking far at the minute, like today. I mean, all I've done is basically walk from the car down to here. I'll spend a little bit of time, take a few pictures around there, watch the seabirds, look out for the seals and everything, do a quick broadcast, and then yeah, I'll walk back and I'll do another broadcast then from the actual harbour there. And like I said earlier on, I'm hoping that there's some fishing boats coming back, because some of the catch they actually come back with, the likes of the lobsters and the big fish and everything. It's just beautiful to actually see. Anyway, I'm going to head off. I appreciate you dropping by, Joe, and you have a great day. Well, great evening. I know you're heading up to your evening now there in Australia, but yeah, have a great evening. Teddy would be missing his long walks. Kathy, he is. Now, my wife took him for like 6 mile walks, like over the weekend and everything. He's still getting long walks, and then I took him out again last night, like just around Ballykeely, like just a little wander just for myself. I need to do a little bit of exercise myself. I need to do a little bit of a few short walks just to try and keep it motivated. I mean, the physio told me to walk as much as I can. Now I can't walk far, but I am still doing that. So, yeah, we will get there. I'm sure we will get there. But yeah, I can't wait to get across to see the puffins again at these beautiful islands right in front of us, guys. And I don't see a lot of seabirds around. Usually, you would get the odd, what they call the black-backed gulls. The black-backed gulls is the gannets, the cormorants. Very rare you'd see the gannets out here. But then again, I've not sat down here for too long. I've actually come out here. I've just had a walk out, had a look, and say, "Yeah, lovely," and then headed back across, and then probably gone on a beach. So I've not really stayed here for long, guys. So I do have my big zoom lens on, and guess what, guys? Today I have my. Hold on a second. There we go. We have my Haps hoodie on today, guys. I got my Haps hoodie. It is still it's a beautiful day, but I don't know. Is it t-shirt weather? With a coastal breeze and everything coming across, then it could be a little bit nippy, but it is still a beautiful day. Very, very calm. I might even put the drone up as well. Like I won't be able to fly out to the island. Where did you get that hoodie, Prowse? When HAP started, they ran a competition and everything for recommendations and for bringing people across. Well, I had a fairly big following on Periscope, and I just kept putting the requests across, and I got family members. And if you come in the top 20 of what was it, 20 recommendations, like if you brought so many people across like to HAPs, then the top 20 got hoodies, a mug, and a t-shirt as well. Then the top 30, the people after 20 to 30 got a t-shirt, and then from 30 to 50 you got a mug. So thanks a million, appreciate that. But yeah, I was like I think I was 18th or something like that, like. So I managed to stay in there, like I recommended across to a lot of people, and I got a fair few people across from my Periscope, and then family members as well across here. Mr. Bernie, how you doing? Good to see you out and about. Well, yeah, I know. I just took a little walk down to this party. I was just showing everybody. This is why I'm hoping to get across this month sometime. This is basically Kilmore Key Harbour in front of us, and then you've got the beautiful boats heading across to the wonderful Saltee Islands here, where you get to see the puffins. So they're across. I'll just zoom in on there, guys, just so you can actually see. These are the beautiful Saltee Islands, guys. So you've got the little salty and the great salty, and that's where you get to see all the beautiful puffins, the gannets, the cormorants, and all the wonderful sea life, the seals, and just absolutely gorgeous, guys. And then if I just scan across there, there is a couple of boats which have actually gone across, like dropping people off, and I do believe is that one which is to get across the actual island. Basically, they pull up about 500 yards away from the island because it's very rocky, so they're not able to pull up at the jetties or anything there. So they pull up at the about 500 yards out. Then you transfer over to a motorized dinghy, and they will then take you across to the island. So that's the Great Saltee in front of you there. Okay, and then you've got the little salty over to the left-hand side there. And that's where you get to see all the puffins, like I say, and all the gannets. And hey, Joyce, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. Hi, dearest Walt and Teddy. Wow, beautiful view today. First time to see the puffins with you. Been waiting for this. Yeah, but we won't get to see the puffins today, Gusel. I can't get across to the island yet. My back is still gone. All I'm doing is sitting on the rocks and dreaming about being across there now. Hopefully, if my back is good by the end of the month, then we will get across, because June is the month really to head across to the Salties to see all the different beautiful bird life. I appreciate the high five, Gusel. Appreciate the high five. High five back to you, my friend. So this is where you get the boat from, looking over to the left, guys. That is Kilmore Key Harbour. Okay, so the chartered boats basically leave the harbour along the back of the harbour here, and then they'd head across to. There's one actually in the middle of the actual picture there. I don't know. At least we are in the vicinity, Gusel. We are in the vicinity, and hold on a second. Oh, it's not. There we go. There we go. There she is. Now, whether that's just a fishing boat, because they do a number of fishing trips from here as well, guys. So there's a lot of fishing boats which actually head around these islands because it's rich free with fish. There's so much fish around. And like I say, later on today, my wife's got Teddy, so she's gone off for a long walk, like with him. I can't walk at the minute, like, so we just add a little potter down to where we are now. So that will be heading across to the Great Saltee. And what it does, it parks out a little bit, and then you transfer to the island by a dinghy with motorized dinghy. At least we're in the vicinity, exactly. And then you've got the beautiful beaches behind, guys. Just actually show you. This is Kilmore Key Beach over in the distance there. My wife's actually walking Teddy down there at the moment, so we could probably spot her because she's in a white t-shirt actually. Just go across there, and I don't know whether we can see Teddy just yet. I can't see him. He's pretty quiet as well. This wouldn't be a it wouldn't be a it's a popular place here, but for actually as far as beaches, golden sand beaches, then you've got some more beautiful beaches around the east coast, along the Wexford coastline. You've got a lot nicer beaches than this one here, but this is a great one for walking. Like, you've got such a long beach where you can walk for I was wondering, where's Teddy? Yeah, I can't walk in Gusel. I really can't. I'm struggling big time at the moment, so I just hobbled down to where we are now. I'm just checking there. I don't see. I'm just scanning across to see if I can actually see Teddy and where he actually is. I don't know how far they're actually down at the moment. A lot of sand dune. I know Bernie is absolutely awesome as well. Like, it's great to bring kids down here and to run around the actual sand dunes at the back. I can't see where my wife actually is. Like, so she could be walking along the tops of the sand dunes there. Hey, Anne, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. She could actually be walking along the top of the sand dunes and letting Teddy run up and down in the sand dunes, etc., like, rather than on the actual beach itself. Now, they are bringing rules down. There's bylaws which are being introduced for the Wexford Blue flag beaches, as in the nice beaches around the Wexford coastline, that no dogs are going to be allowed on the beaches, guys. So I think they're doing it from 11 o'clock in the morning till 6 o'clock in the evening. So that's going to be a bit of a pain in the ass, you could say, for me, because I do like my visits down to see the seals down there, like, so I don't know how that's going to work out for me. Just looks like the coast of Australia, really, Bernie. Yeah. I think you get a little bit better weather than us, though. Sorry, I've been walking. Ah, no problem, man. Yeah, I've had it for just over a week now. Now it's eased a little bit to what I was last week. I spent last weekend actually on top of my bed, just doing absolutely nothing. I was so bored. And this weekend, I said, there's no way I am actually staying indoors. I stayed yesterday. I was on the couch all yesterday. I'm one of the very few which hasn't seen Game of Thrones. So my wife we went out, my wife went out to my niece's birthday party and everything. But I wasn't in the mood. I cannot sit. I can't stand, I can't sit, I can't do a lot of things like for too long. So I thought it's pointless me heading out to the birthday party and not enjoying the conversation because I'm in pain. Like, so I thought, no, I'll stay at home. So I stayed at home and I watched about 4 or 5 episodes of Game of Thrones. I've never seen it before. Getting quite into it now, actually. Must admit, I'm enjoying it so far. That must have been awful for you. Oh, Anne, you know what I'm like. I like to be outdoors. I like to be on my walks and everything like that. And to be basically confined to your house because you can't move far. And that's why I go for a little walk in the evening just to break the monotony. Like, I just need to get out. I cannot stay indoors all the time. I couldn't imagine you staying home too long. Bernie, I know. And that's what today I decided. I said to the wife yesterday, I said, look, hey Mel, how are you, my friend? I said to my wife yesterday, I said, look, I cannot stay in. We've got a bank holiday weekend here as well, like, so we're not at work tomorrow either. So bank holiday Monday here, June bank holiday, like, so I thought there's no way am I staying indoors today watching bloody Game of Thrones or watching any program, just sitting on my arse all day. I said, we'll go drive down to Kilmucky. Now to get down here, it's about an hour and 15 minutes from where we actually live. I says, we'll just go down there. I'll sit on the actual coastline there. You can go off and go for a nice walk. Take Teddy for a walk. I said, I'll be happy to. I'll do a couple of broadcasts there. One from here showing you the beautiful Saltee Islands in front of us. And then we'll head back over to the Keys later on, guys. That's the beautiful Kilmore Key there, where all the fishing boats come in and get to see hopefully a couple of fishing boats coming back. See what catch they've actually done. Mel, my friend, how you doing? Sorry, I seen your comment coming in, but I just finished that little speech there. I appreciate you dropping by, Mel. Great to see you. Hello, dear. Well, sorry to hear you're not feeling. It's not so much feeling well, Mel. It's just that my back's gone again. Like, I'm in a lot of pain. Like, so I'm dosed up with tablets, etc., like these painkillers and everything like that. I'm just praying that I do get a bit of ease free over the coming days. I've only seen the first 3 seasons of Game of Thrones. I saw it on DVD borrowed from a workmate. Really, Chad? Yeah, I've got every episode. Like, so, yeah, any problems there, I can always put you in touch and tell you how to get it, etc., like that. Hey, Derby, great to see you. My favorite place, Loveland. I love that. Mel, back at yourself, my friend. I appreciate the super art. You're very kind. Anne, how are you, Anne? Great to see you. Everybody's coming in now. Good to see you, Darby. Good to see you, Mel. Good to see you, Bernie. Good to see you, Anne. Everybody's in. No, there you go, guys. So that looks like the one which you'll be stopping off. It don't look like the guy. Oh, sorry, my signals. You can see the dinghy which that's another one. I think that's not the one I go across. The one I go across on is usually red. Okay, but you can see the people on the back of the boat there, and then there's a dinghy. So the boat will actually pull up close to the Saltee Islands. So there's the beautiful Saltee Islands in front of us, guys, like a 15-20 minute trip. Let me just zoom out a second just to actually show you there so you can see the two of them. So that's where you get to see the beautiful puffins, the beautiful gannets, and that's where I'm aiming to get across to this month to basically do broadcasts from across there, guys. But just an absolutely fabulous place, and to see the puffins, to see the gannets, and literally just sit down like I am now and just take everything in. To see the puffins coming up literally to your feet, they are so not bothered of you. but they're absolutely. They're a lot smaller bird than I ever imagined. They are a very small bird, like, but they are the most beautiful bird. I had a little accident while cooking yesterday, so I'm taking it. Oh no, Anne, what happened? I'm so sorry to hear that. We're all in the wars, I think, this week. We're all in the wars. But yeah, you've got there's a number of boats which have actually, while I've actually been just sat around here, guys, there's been a number of boats which have actually gone across. But it's so calm. So I've actually got the drone in the car as well. So I might even put the drone up as well. Now you're not allowed to fly anywhere near the islands for the sheer reason of all the wildlife across there, all the birds across there like this. But I can put it up around this area and everything like this and get some scenic views around because it is very calm. There's hardly any wind around, like so. Yeah, I might put the drone up later on today. So we're going to be here for a few hours. Going to spend a few hours down here. Like I say, my wife's actually. I sliced my pink instead. Oh no, Anne! Oh, that's made my grit my teeth there. Oh, I am so sorry to hear that. Hopefully, not too badly. Hopefully not too bad anyway. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear your back pain more. I know it's a horrible type of pain. Hope it's, oh man, I do as well. I just hope it's not. I had an operation on my back, it's about 7 years ago now. I had a plate put in there between my two lower discs. So I had a plate put in, it screwed to my spine there, and the problem is actually stemming back to that now. And I'm praying it's no. I don't want to go in for another operation. I just can't. It put me 6 months out of work, like, and I just don't need it, especially during COVID, during after COVID. I'm just trying to recover my our balances and everything back up to what they were before. And like we lost a lot of money during COVID and everything, like a lot of people, but we are still here and we're not in debt. We've got no problems in that respect. But I know there's a lot of people a lot worse off than myself. But yeah, having an operation, everything like that, a back operation, I was out of work for like 6 months, like, and it's just everything that goes with it, the physio visits, and it's just a nightmare. I'm okay, but it's sore. We managed to stop the bleeding with a strip and a few band-aids. Oh my God, Anne, I'm so sorry. Hopefully it heals well. And take it easy with them nasty knives. You need what the knights in armor wear. Do you know these chain gloves which you can get? One of these big chain gloves on your hand when you're cutting mushrooms in the future. Bear with me a second again. My focus is just gone on again. I don't know what's happening. Hold on a second. There we go. We're focused back in. So that's what we're looking at, guys. The beautiful Saltee Islands where the lovely puffins and the gannets and just all the beautiful wildlife hang out across there. And like I say, to get across there, you get a boat from Kilmore Quay. A guy called Declan Bates does the chartered boats across there. It takes about 15-20 minutes to actually get across there. And I think it's about €25 return there. You get to spend about 4 hours on the actual island there, but those 4 hours are like as if you spent on paradise, guys. It's my little paradise island. I just absolutely love it across there. Really do. Just to sit there and watch the puffins, watch the gannets. Does physio help? I'm okay, but it's sore. Bernie, at the moment, I sacked my physio. I've not told her that yet, but hope she's not watching either. Uh, I was due in again on Friday, but I cancelled it because I went on Tuesday as well, and I was not impressed. It was very light massage, no real do the same exercises I told you before to do, and I weren't impressed. Basically, I didn't go in there till 25 to 4, and I was literally putting my shirt on again at 5 to 4. So 20 minutes for €60. Like, I just didn't feel I got good benefit out of it. So, and then when she says, right, we'll get another appointment booked, and I says like Tuesday, I'm actually not available Tuesday. So she says, oh, Friday. And that was only 2 days, 3 days after that appointment. I thought, is that really necessary to come so soon? He says, oh, yeah. So then I began to think, this is only ching, ching, ching. I feel euros coming in here, like, so I thought, no. So I made the appointment for Friday, and then Thursday morning I actually cancelled it because I thought I'm not impressed with the actual physio, which I was actually getting. So I need to find a new physio now. But no, Bernie, it's not really. I've got different exercises I've known which I was doing when I had my back operations before. Like, so I've been doing them exercises just to try and loosen up and everything like that. And I got strapped up like the first time I was in there. I had all this big strapping over my back and everything, which really didn't do a lot either. So no, does it help? No, I think it's just the tablets or the painkillers which I'm taking at the minute. Good morning. I think I joined at the wrong time. Talking back to Mark. Yeah, I'm back. I'm struggling again, my friend. My wife Alina's actually took Teddy for a walk. I just come down to this park here just to sit down and watch the beautiful views here. This is the wonderful Saltee Islands, Mark, in front of us. Remember where we get to see the puffins and everything. Talk of back surgery, yeah. Oh, don't tell me you're going through that as well, Mark. Not again. I avoided going to casualty, and thanks to my brother, we had a lovely meal after all. Oh, and that's awesome, my friend. Sorry, guys, I'm a little bit behind. Change physio, maybe. Yeah, Bernie, do you over the over the past 8 9 years, 8 years, 9 years, I can't remember the first time I started having back problems. Like, I've seen about 6 or 7 different physios, believe it or not. I've not kept with the same one because there's always been something which made me change. I hope you have a speedy recovery. Well, thanks a million, and I really appreciate it. I'm loving this view. Ah, good, that's great to hear. Thanks a million. Physio and traction helped me when mine was bad. Really, Mel? Yeah. Yeah, maybe I've just not got. I have been to see some excellent physios in the past, and I've also been up to the likes of Mater Private Hospital up in Dublin there, where I had epidural injections injected into my discs. But that was for 2 years. That was done every 6 weeks, and then it got to the stage where I was becoming immune to the injection. They were wearing off too fast, and I thought, this is no good. It's not happening. Like, and that's when they actually sent me off for an operation. Then I had to see another consultant. Again, you see consultant, it's 200. Even though I have private health insurance, you've still got an excess on top of that, which is like €200 every time. So it's still very, very costly. Physio and traction. Oh, Anne, you're very kind. I appreciate the super art, my friend. You're very, very kind. Oh dear, worried about you. No, Gusel, it's just one of these things. I put up with it for so many years now. It's just one of them things which I guess I have to live my life and just get on with it. Just got to find the right physio that will listen. I know, Mal, exactly. That's it. It's getting the right physio again. Bestie, bestie, bestie. Heavenly do. How you doing, my friend? Great to see you. No, but I seem to have trashed my shoulders while passing stones. Oh no, Mark, that's not good, my friend. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Oh, here we go. I'm way behind on comments again. I apologize, guys. Heavenly, everyone's saying good morning to good evening, good afternoon to Heavenly. Do there, who's in the house? Navigating our health system here is a nightmare. Yours sounds the same. Mark, it is. Yeah, I got private health insurance, which is like for the three of us, I think it's around about 350 euro a month we actually pay for that. A lot of people during COVID and everything like that, they cancelled all their health insurance. We were we were lucky to be in a situation where we were both still working, so we carried on with our health insurance, and it's looking pretty much a good job that we did, because I could be back on it pretty soon, I think. Yeah, and everyone's different too. Well, hope it will sort out soon. Thanks, Mel. I really appreciate that, my friend. Uh, Heavenly, the most popular person on Haps. Everybody saying good morning to Heavenly Do there. Nice to be with you today. Great company in this broadcast. It's been a while for me. Grateful. Oh, Gusel, you're so welcome. And I'm so lucky in the respect we never get any trolls in our broadcast. We might get Mr. Rehab coming in, Captain Rehab, but as you know, he's not a troll. Now there's that's a blackback gull in front of us there, guys. I don't know whether you can actually see him. Like I say, if I stay here long enough, we will get to see. Who knows? We could actually see a puffin actually fly by. Who knows? But Heavenly, sorry, I was just I forgot you'd only just joined there. This is a beautiful Saltee Islands where we head across to see the wonderful puffins, the beautiful gannets, and all the other beautiful sea life out there, the seals, etc. like that. I know I've got my Conlear seals, which I head down to, which I showed you a couple of weeks back. Has a graduation occurred yet? No, he actually had his last exam mark on Thursday. Graduation usually around about September, October. Now I'm hoping obviously the last year's graduation was actually done online. I'm hoping that there's going to be a ceremony in September over in the university, and we'll go over for a couple of nights in Galway for it. But yeah, his last exam was actually Thursday. Rehab is the most friendly troll I know, and he's a lovely person as well. He's a star, and he's doing a lot of broadcasting himself now. Like, so fair play to him as well. And he is an actually genuinely nice person as well. So we do respect Mister Captain Rehab there. Jay, my friend, how you doing? All the way from Branson there. Good to see you, Jay, and another nice person as well. Like I say, I'm so lucky in respect to my broadcast. Like, we don't get trolled, we only get nice people in here, and I consider everybody in this broadcast at the moment to be a nice person. He is. He's so sweet and funny. Exactly, he is. And Mel there with Jay. Hello, fabulous Jay. Lovely to see you. I know Jay's another wonderful person. Oh my God, guys, I'm so lucky today. It's been a while since I broadcast. Actually, I tried to do a broadcast last night. Trolls should be funny, not cruel. Exactly, Heavenly. Exactly. But I mean, I think Captain Miyabi calls himself a troll, but he's not a troll. He's just a person who I don't know. He's always called himself a troll, but he's not. We've got a little light aircraft going across the top here somewhere, guys. I can't. But yeah, I did a broadcast last Sunday where I was struggling, where I walked around Ballykeely, a walk which usually takes me about 20 minutes, 25 minutes. It took me 2 hours last Sunday. So I've not been broadcasting at all. I've not been on Haps much at all, to be honest, guys. But there's a cormorant actually just gone across the water there. I've not been in the mood, so I thought I need to do something. You are making me blush. Ah, Jay, not at all. You're just an awesome person, my friend, and I really appreciate you. Uh, these broadcasts are the only way we can travel. Exactly, Mark, and that's the thing. But I'm trolling Teddy. Heavenly, he's actually with my wife. My wife is along the beautiful beaches behind there. She's walking along there because I can't walk at all at the moment. I says I cannot stay in and look at four walls today, so I need to get out. So I said we're going to head down to the coastal line there. You can go for a long walk with Teddy, and I will stay around the actual cliffs there, and then we'll head over to Kilmore Key there and see if there's any fishing boats and everything. But yeah, he is with us today, Heavenly. But it's just I can't walk at all. I can't walk. It took me a little while to actually get down to this part, but yeah, he's gone for his walk and he's happy as Larry now. Last night I did do a quick broadcast. It was only for 10 minutes. I went around Ballykeela. I went around the graveyard again last night, but I just sounded so down. Like, I was really so depressed. I was thinking, I was just not in a happy mood last night. Like, so I actually deleted the broadcast. I thought I can't listen to myself on this. I don't want people to hear me down because usually I'm a happy-go-lucky and showing beautiful nature, etc. Like this. But no, last night I just seemed. I was just, when you're in the mood, I just thought I need to start again. I need to start broadcasting. It's been like a week before I'd done any broadcast, and I thought last night was the time. I thought I'd get on a broadcast last night, but no, it weren't the time, and I felt so depressed, and I didn't want to make you guys depressed, so I deleted it. I thought I'm not keeping that up. Thanks for the update, bestie. Don't rush progress. Health is well. Exactly, Heavenly. And like I say, that's why I'm not today. I just thought I needed to get out the house. I stayed the day yesterday on the couch and I just got out for like the half an hour last night, and I started watching Game of Thrones. I'm one of probably the few people who's never seen Game of Thrones, and I watched 4 or 5 episodes of the first series yesterday, and I'm really getting into it, guys. But I don't want my time being took up with watching telly. I much prefer being in the outdoors, and thanks for the update, Mark. With the climate emergency, I think this is our international tournament should stay until at least 2050. 2050? Will I be around in 2050, Chad? I don't know about that. 2050, another 30 years. I'd be knocking on then. Anne, you loved it, yeah, yeah. My son actually watched it. Like my wife's not into the likes of Game of Thrones, but my son and I listened to so many people which raved about Game of Thrones. I thought, well, here's my opportunity now. I'm laid up. I'm sitting on the couch doing absolutely nothing. And to be honest, I'm not knocking Haps or anything like that, but I cannot be on Haps like 24/7, guys. I like watching broadcasts. I like watching the nature broadcast, but I can't go in what I don't know. You know what I'm talking about anyway. I love watching Mel's broadcast and the likes of Anne's cooking ones and Heavenly Dude. My God, she's been taking some awesome pictures at the moment, guys. I mean, some of the hawks she's been actually photographing and putting up there, absolutely incredible pictures, guys. So please, for those who don't follow Heavenly, give her a follow and have a look at a photo, have a look at a profile because she's been taking some awesome shots just lately. But we are the morning crew. Exactly, Heavenly. Yeah, exactly. But there are some people who are spending so much time on Haps, and no, it's just not for me. So I thought, yeah, here's the ideal opportunity. Let's watch a bit of Game of Thrones and see if I can get into it. So yeah, really enjoying it at the moment. But I just wanted to show you as well. This is going to make a few people jealous. I don't know whether I should show you. Are you ready, guys? Are you ready? There we go. Look at that. I got my hoodie on, guys. How you all doing? That's enough for me anyway. We are the morning crew. Have a lovely day, Walt, and everyone else. I must go, unfortunately. And I appreciate you dropping it by, my friend, and take care of yourself as well. And watch your cooking and watch the knives. They're sharp knives you're using there. So please take it easy. We all must take breaks from Haps each and every day to experience real life. Jay, exactly. You are absolutely spot on there, my friend. Absolutely spot on. Heavenly swag. Yeah, I got my swag, Heavenly. I got my hoodie, I got my t-shirt, and I got a mug as well, which was smashed when it arrived. Like I did send an email, but that's the last I heard of that anyway. But yeah, I got a mug as well, and that's the only thing I was really looking forward to. I really wanted the mug, but I do have my Lady Sunshine. She sent me from Vegas there. She sent me a Sip on Sunshine mug, so I use that all the time at the moment. Hap swag, exactly, Jay. Hap swag. What are the downsides of no international tourism compared to the carbon pollution caused by it? Chad, that's another thing. I mean, we could actually chat on along the lines of that. I'll tell you my scenario on that, Chad. I'm a lot of times actually on the road traveling, like my work, and my work is like my office is 77 miles away from where I actually live, so 154. My fuel bill for expenses pre-COVID was anything from 500 up to 800, sometimes even more than that. So 500, 800 euros on diesel a month. That's what I used to claim back on expenses. Now, I barely fill the car up, guys. I fill the car up probably once a month, and that is me. But yeah, that's all I'm doing at the moment because I'm not doing all the traveling. I spend probably a day up in the office. Like that is about it. Bear with me a second. I'm missing a load there. It's good to hear you sounding happy today. I appreciate that, Anya Vekai. Is the apps logo supposed to be streaming H? A streaming or a screaming H mark? I don't know. I don't know. Congrats on your swag. I'll have to buy or make my own. I know. I thought about that at one stage. It's just I did get a lot of help from people coming across from Periscope, etc., like that. A lot of people who I did were following me, following the nature ones. I find that we'd probably have a lot of people likes of who followed us on Periscope who wanted to see. There's not many people actually broadcasting from Ireland, so I guess we got a lot of people who actually did come across and wanted to continue following us. So, do you want to buy an electric car, Chad? I think that's my car's actually coming up to change date, to be honest. And I'm actually thinking along the lines of an automatic. I've never been with automatic cars in the past. But is that a way forward for me? But the problem is on the electric side, I don't think they have the range just yet. I mean, when you think I could be on the road, I could be doing 400, 500 miles in a day on some of my trips. Like, I don't think the electric car would be sufficient in mileage, like, to allow me to do that sort of miles during the day. But in time, I think things will change, and who knows? It could be the way forward. I would have no problems at all buying an electric car. What's a what's a furl? What's a furl? I don't know. What is a furl, Heavenly? What is a furl? I don't know. Or a hybrid big. Yeah, Chad, that's probably the way forward for me. It's probably a hybrid. I think a hybrid would actually work well. Lol, it terrific compliment to a super girl. There you go. Oh, did somebody call you a Furl? Did they? Oh, there you go. Yeah, I see Jay actually said it. Morning, darling Furl. Oh, that's awesome. So yeah, it's a lovely comment there, Heavenly. So there you go. I typo for girl, maybe. A typo for girl. Oh, but there you go. He answered, "Lol, it's a terrific compliment to a super girl." There you are. And isn't she just? And like everybody else in this broadcast, guys, you are all awesome, and I appreciate you so, so much. Really do. Now, I don't know what's happening on my phone at the minute. There seems to be a lot of dinging happening. I don't know whether you're actually hearing that then. There's a lot of dinging going on. So, like I say, guys, this is the beautiful Kilmore Key Harbour here. This is where you catch the boat heading out to the wonderful Saltee Islands in front of us, where we get to see the beautiful puffins, the beautiful gannets, the other seabirds, the seals, and everything else out there. And we're just out on a few rocks here. I'm just taking it handy, like having a sit around here. I'm just going to look out at the beautiful birds around this part. And that is basically it, guys. So we've been on for, wow, 46 minutes we've actually been on live, guys. I weren't planning on staying out. There's somebody actually coming out fishing over to my behind the back here. There's a few people walking around, as you can see. It will get probably a lot busier as the day goes on. And that's the wonderful Kilmore Key Beach over to the side. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to love you and leave for the time being. I will be back in, I don't know, maybe half an hour, three-quarters of an hour. By the time I walk across to the actual harbour here, it could be an hour knowing me at the moment, like. So I'll do another broadcast and show you the beautiful fishing boats over in the harbour. And who knows, we might get to see some of the ones which are coming back with their catch of the day and see what they're actually bringing in. Darby, you're so, so welcome. I may need to go, but great to be able to join you. I hope your back is better soon. And I really, really appreciate that, my friend. So listen, guys, I'll be back in as, as long as it takes me to get over to the actual harbour there. So what I do, I'll cut this one off because I can't broadcast while I'm heading across there because, as you can see, it is very, very rocky. And with the back that I've got, it wouldn't be a very good idea to try and broadcast at the same time. So hugs to Teddy, hello to the missus, love to all. Heavenly, you're so, so kind, my friend. I appreciate you, and I appreciate each and every one of you come in. Your kindness will be coming back to you in space during your healing. Jay, you're very, very kind, my friend. Listen, guys, wherever you are around the world, take it easy, stay safe, be kind. Okay, so for the time being, and hopefully you can join me back in about half an hour's time, three-quarters of an hour, who knows. I will be back in a bit from the harbour, guys. So, bestie, appreciate you dropping by. So, for myself, and it's usually Teddy as well, but today it's just for myself. So, Mark, appreciate you dropping by, my friend. I'll drop you a mail later on as well. Yeah, heavily from myself. It's not for myself and Teddy. It's a 3, 2, 1, guys. Have a great day. Enjoy your weekend, and we will be back soon.